Gravity-fed watering systems are fantastic. They're easy, but are they right for you and your backyard chicken flock? Well, let's look at some of the pros and cons to this particular watering system. Now, what I mean by gravity-fed is that these can be, they can be the small mason jar size, or they can be any of the bigger ones. You just fill them up with water, attach them to the base, invert them, turn them upside down, put them down and go. And gravity brings the water down as it's drunk or as it evaporates, and your chickens have enough water until it runs out. What I like about this particular system is it's dang easy to use. I mean, you fill it up, you go, you're good until it runs out. The cons to this kind of system are that, well, they lose a lot of water to evaporation. They also tend to get pretty dang filthy if your chickens are playing in it. They can also attract rodents and pests, and in our area, mosquitoes are the big worry. So this isn't my personal favorite simply because I don't like mosquitoes. And we do everything in our power to not have any standing water whatsoever, even if it's, something that the chickens are drinking out of. What I would change about this particular watering system is that you really need to get one of the bigger ones, depending on how many chickens you have. The mason jar size ones are great for chicks and brooders. However, as your chickens get bigger, mostly to pullet size and beyond, the mason jar size is no longer sufficient. I mean, that's gonna last you maybe 6 hours during the day, especially if you've got more than 2 or 3 chickens. And where our first flock started with 6 chickens, it just wasn't gonna work. So we had to get something bigger. So who these gravity-fed watering systems are perfect for are anyone who wants easy, quick water for their flock, and they don't mind having some standing water out that might potentially be a watering source for either rodents, pests, or even those pesky mosquitoes. They are a great beginner starter option for most anybody in any situation. Just make sure that you're getting a big enough system for however many chickens you've got. There's a lot of great options at your local farm supply store, so go see what they've got. You can also look for them on online stores, although they might probably be pricier there simply because of shipping costs. Now, is this the right watering system for you and your flock? It wasn't for mine. We ended up doing a different style of gravity-fed watering system that uses watering nipples. And if you want to go check out that review, head on over to this other video and go give it a see. Or if you want to see how both of these watering systems compare to some of the most common feeding systems for your chickens, so you can get the exact perfect setup for your entire backyard homestead, go check out this other video so that you can see how they all stack up to each other. Make sure you give this video a like and a subscribe to the channel so that you can see all sorts of great backyard homesteading tips, tricks, and fails, because there's been a few of those too.